What is a house church? If you would have asked me this a few years ago, I probably would have had a snarky answer. Um, when I thought of a house church, I thought people were just trying to be different and revolt against the church. I had no understanding of what it was. But it's been really interesting over the last year. The Lord has pressed on my heart about the idea of house churches. And, you know, going to church and being a part of the worship ministry and all the production that goes into it, I have a different view now of how the simplified life and the house church of what it is. So I'm going to explain a little bit. When we look at the New Testament, after Jesus left the disciples and went to heaven, he encouraged them to meet together, and they to go win souls, and the Great Commission, and they reach people through relationships. And so that's really the basis of the house church. You make relationships, you invite people into your homes, you do Bible study. Some may do music, some might put music with lyrics up on their TV screen and everybody sing together, some acoustic, some maybe don't do music. We're actually having our first house church today. So I've never been to a house church, and I'm excited for this, just to see what God's going to do. So be in prayer with me about that. And I hope that this encourages you, because I believe, when Jesus came, his greatest commandment was for us to love him with all of our heart and our soul, our strength and our mind. And his second commandment was to love each other. Love your neighbor as yourself. And sometimes with church, if we invite somebody to our church, it's very scary. Even as a Christian, going to another Christian's church, we know what to expect, but we don't. So it can cause a lot of anxiety for us. So think about somebody who isn't a Christian. They don't know what to expect, and they've seen other Christians out in the world. And so they're really not knowing what they're walking into. But when you invite somebody into your home and you have a meal with them, it's totally disarming. They drop their guard. We drop our guard, and you can just have real communication, real fellowship, and really get to the heart of biblical matters, where in a corporate setting where somebody has a question or, anything like that, maybe they feel like they can't approach because there's so many people there. Or even if it's a smaller church, maybe they feel like no one sees them. But in a home church, people see people because it's such a small group. So I encourage you to do some research on this. I know Francis Chan has a lot of resources out. Let me know what you find. Make comments if you have any feedback, and I will keep you posted on how our first house church went. Have a blessed day.